Do you freeze when a colleague says, "Great job"? Or do your own compliments sound generic and empty? In the professional world, how you give and receive praise can define your relationships. Let's fix that. Hello and welcome to Hello English, the channel that makes learning English easy and fun.
That's right, I'm Leo.
And I'm Maya. We're so glad you're here with us today. Today, we'll master giving and receiving compliments at work so you can sound confident and professional. We'll start with a simple formula for giving great compliments.
Then we'll learn how to accept praise gracefully.
And finally, we'll discuss how to handle tricky situations like complimenting your boss. We'll finish with a quick quiz to test your new skills. Ready, Leo?
I'm ready. I sometimes hesitate before giving feedback, so this is perfect for me.
Excellent. Let's begin with our first point, the art of giving specific, impactful compliments.
So why are specific compliments more impactful than just saying, "Good job"?
That's a great question. A general compliment is nice, but a specific one shows you were paying attention. It proves you genuinely value the other person's work. It feels more sincere.
That makes sense. It's the difference between being seen and just being acknowledged.
Exactly. To make it easy, we use a simple formula, observation plus impact.
Observation plus impact. Can you break that down for me?
Of course. First, you state a specific action you observed.
Okay, so I mentioned something I actually saw the person do.
Precisely. Then you explain the positive impact that action had on you, the team, or the project.
So what they did and why it was good.
You've got it. Let's try an example. Imagine a colleague just gave a presentation.
Okay, I'm imagining it.
Instead of good presentation, you could use the formula. Start with an observation. For instance, I was really impressed with how you used charts to show the data.
That's very specific, I can see that.
Now add the impact. It made the new strategy much easier to understand.
So the full compliment is, I was impressed with how you used charts to show the data. It made the new strategy much easier to understand.
Perfect. See how much more powerful that is?
Yes, it's much more meaningful. It tells the person exactly what they did well.
Let's try another one. Think about a report a team member wrote.
How would I compliment that using the formula?
Your observation could be about their writing. Your summary on the first page was exceptionally clear.
And the impact?
It saved me a lot of time getting the key takeaways.
So your summary on the first page was exceptionally clear. It saved me a lot of time. I like that.
It's direct, professional, and it shows appreciation for their specific effort.
Okay, I think I'm ready to try. Can I give you a compliment using the formula?
Please do, I'm ready.
Maya, the way you explained the observation plus impact formula was very articulate.
Thank you, Leo. That's the observation. Now, what was the impact?
The impact is that I now feel much more confident about giving feedback to my colleagues.
That's a perfect example. You see, it's not so difficult.
It feels more natural than I expected.
That's because sincerity is powerful. Let's practice one more. What if a colleague handled a difficult client call?
What would be a good observation there?
You could say, the way you stayed calm and listened to the client's concerns was exceptional.
Okay, and the impact would be something like,
it de-escalated the situation and protected our relationship with them.
That's a high-level compliment. It shows you understand the business.
Exactly. You're not just complimenting their action, but their professional skill.
This formula seems very versatile.
It is. You can use it for presentations, reports, handling meetings, or even writing emails.
What about a helpful email? How would that work?
Thank you for that detailed email with all the links. Impact. It gave me all the information I needed in one place, which was a huge help.
I can definitely use that one this week.
Remember, the key is to be specific and genuine. Don't invent an impact if there wasn't one.
That's a good point. Authenticity is important.
It's the most important part. People can tell when a compliment is not sincere.
So always look for a genuine, specific action to praise.
You've got it. Now, are you ready to move on to the other side of the coin?
You mean receiving compliments?
That's right. Let's talk about our second point, how to receive compliments gracefully.
This is a big one for me. I often feel awkward and don't know what to say.
Many people do. A common mistake is to deflect or deny the compliment.
Like saying, "Oh, it was nothing." Why is that a bad thing to do?
Because it can seem unprofessional. It dismisses the other person's judgment.
I never thought of it that way. It's like I'm telling them they are wrong.
Exactly. You're rejecting their positive feedback. A simple, confident acceptance is much better.
Okay, so what are some good phrases to use?
Let's start with the simplest. Thank you. I appreciate you noticing.
Thank you. I appreciate you noticing. It's simple and polite. I like it.
Let's practice. Leo, your analysis of the market trends was incredibly insightful.
Thank you. I appreciate you noticing.
See, it feels confident and professional.
It does. What's another option?
You can say that's very kind of you to say.
This one feels a little warmer.
It is. It's great for when the compliment is particularly generous. Let's try it. Leo, you did an exceptional job leading that project meeting.
That's very kind of you to say.
Perfect. A third option is, I'm glad it was helpful.
When would I use that one?
This is perfect when the compliment is about something you did for someone, like providing information. Okay, let's practice that. Thanks for sending that report so quickly, Leo.
I'm glad it was helpful.
Excellent. One more powerful phrase is, that means a lot coming from you.
Oh, that's a great one. When is it best to use it?
Use this when you genuinely respect the person giving the compliment, like a mentor or a senior colleague.
It acknowledges their expertise. I really like that.
It builds rapport and shows respect. It's a very effective phrase.
So to recap, thank you. I appreciate you noticing. That's very kind of you to say. I'm glad it was helpful, and that means a lot coming from you.
You've got them. Now, what if the compliment is for a group project?
That's a great question. It's very important to share the credit. How do I do that without sounding like I'm deflecting?
You first accept the compliment, then you acknowledge the team.
So, I should say thank you first?
Yes. For example, thank you. I couldn't have done it without the team.
That's a good, simple way to do it.
To make it even better, you can mention a specific contribution.
Can you give me an example?
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sarah's meticulous data analysis was essential to our success.
That's fantastic. It accepts the praise while also giving a specific compliment to a team member.
You're using the observations impact formula again, but for a colleague.
I see, it all connects.
Good communication skills always do. Sharing credit shows you're a team player. It builds trust and makes everyone feel valued.
This is incredibly useful. I feel much more prepared to both give and receive compliments now.
I'm glad to hear that, but there are still a few tricky situations to consider.
I'm ready. What's next?
Let's move to our third and final point, navigating cultural nuances and tricky situations.
This sounds important. What's the first thing to know?
Let's talk about complimenting a manager versus a peer. The approach should be slightly different.
How so? Should I be more formal with my manager?
Yes, and you should focus strictly on their professional guidance or actions. For example, I learned a lot from the way you handled that negotiation.
That's a great compliment. It shows respect for their skills.
Another good one is, I really appreciate the clear feedback you gave me on my proposal.
It's specific and shows you value their input as a manager.
Exactly. With a peer, you can be slightly less formal, but the focus should still be on their work.
So the observations impact formula works well for both?
Yes, it's a safe and effective formula for almost any professional situation. Now let's talk about topics to avoid. This is critical in Western business culture.
What's the number one topic to avoid?
Appearance. Avoid commenting on a colleague's clothes, hairstyle, or physical appearance.
Even if I mean it as a nice compliment, like, I like your new haircut?
Correct. While your intention might be good, it can be seen as unprofessional or make people uncomfortable. It can cross a line from professional to personal.
I understand. It's safer to keep all compliments focused on work-related skills and achievements.
Precisely. Also, avoid compliments related to someone's personal life unless you know them very well. And definitely avoid making assumptions when you give a compliment.
What do you mean by assumptions?
For example, don't say, "That presentation was great. It must have taken you all weekend."
Why is that bad? It sounds like a compliment on their hard work.
It assumes they had to sacrifice their personal time. It can make them feel their efficiency is being questioned.
Or it might pressure them to overwork in the future. I see the problem now.
It's better to just focus on the quality of the work itself. That was an exceptionally insightful presentation.
That's much cleaner and more professional. No assumptions.
Another tricky situation is the frequency of compliments. Too many can seem insincere.
So I shouldn't compliment every single thing someone does.
Right? Save them for when they are truly deserved, quality over quantity.
That makes the compliments I do give more impactful.
Exactly. One final tip. You can turn a compliment into a learning opportunity.
How do I do that?
After giving the compliment, ask a question. For example, "Your presentation was so articulate. Could you tell me more about how you approach your preparation?"
That's brilliant. It shows you're engaged and eager to learn from them.
It's a great way to build relationships and develop your own skills at the same time.
This has been so helpful, Maya. I feel like I have a complete toolkit now.
I'm glad to hear it, Leo. You've asked excellent questions. Quick reminder, if you're finding this lesson useful, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel grow. Now, are you ready to test what we've learned with a short quiz?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Question 1. True or false? It is always appropriate to compliment a colleague's new hairstyle at work.
Based on what we just discussed, I'm going to say that is definitely false.
And you are correct. The answer is false. In most Western business cultures, it's safest to compliment work-related skills, not appearance.
It avoids any potential awkwardness.
Exactly. Okay, question 2. Which is the best response to the compliment, "Your analysis was brilliant"? Is it A, "Oh, it was nothing, really," or B, "Thank you, I'm glad you found it insightful"?
I'll choose B. Option A is deflecting the compliment.
You're on a roll. B is the correct answer. It's polite, confident, and professional.
It accepts the compliment without being arrogant.
Perfectly said. Ready for the last question?
Yes, I'm ready.
This one is a short answer question. How would you make this compliment more specific? You did a good job on that report.
Okay, I need to use the observation plus impact formula. I would say something like, I was really impressed with how you organized the data in the report.
That's the observation. What's the impact?
It made the conclusions much easier to understand.
Excellent. That is a perfect example of a specific, impactful compliment. You've passed the quiz with flying colors.
Thank you, Maya. Your teaching today was exceptionally clear, which helped me learn a lot.
That's very kind of you to say, Leo. I'm glad it was helpful. And that's all the time we have for today. We hope you learned a lot.
Absolutely. Next lesson is cued. Tap the end screen and keep your streak.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.